Episode 4. After disrespecting Chase Anxious so rudely in the last episode, I reevaluated my audio. Just set the things back to the default because I felt like, well, the increase between 80% to 90% on any of these settings just feels like way too much. Whether we're going from overworld music or battle music or whatever. I think we'll just see if the battle music plays out as loudly as I think it will be, and it'll probably be fine. It's already too late for the first 3 episodes though, so I'll just have to accept that audio, I guess. Crimson Bandana, plus 15% on all casts. If damaged by enemy attack, the artifact is disabled. Interesting, so it's more of an attack one then, the red bandana cosmetic. Interesting, so it's both a cosmetic and one of these things. Riley asks, how do we get out of here? It seems we are safe here, at least. I forgot what voice he had. What voice I gave him. It doesn't matter. But I feel like I'm more afraid of dying than I am needing to kill quickly. So if we get damaged once, this gets disabled, and it sounds like this one works on a cooldown, so it only lasts until the first time you get damaged in each battle, I guess? Interesting. No cooldown though. And of course there's the actual cosmetic. It doesn't look too good in this screen, but I'm sure in the actual battle screen from behind it looks way better. Maybe. Oh, you're wearing it like that. I thought you'd wear it like, I don't know, like Solid Snake or something. Well, I guess this is how you normally wear a bandana. Snake is like an exception. Do I want to wear this though? I feel like I'm gonna die more frequently if I don't have this stopwatch, obviously, but well, we can try it out for a little bit. Just because we just got it. Oh no. Hehe. We've got you now. I guess now's the time to try it, huh? Oh, we took damage. I guess our boost is gone now? Probably? Like for the entire 3 rounds? Thought the round was over as soon as I cast that first attack, but should have known he would be a bit stronger than that. So 20 should be enough to kill, right? But without the damage boost, it might be a bit worse. Yeah, I think so. I think we definitely lost that boost. I think they give you this battle right after you get the bandana to practice on someone you already know to just see how well that damage boost is working for you. Oh, we made it through. Didn't really get to use a bandana too much because I launched it after the first attack. We'll try it again though. Well, what just happened? You took down all 3 of them? You really are strong. The alarm is on again. We just turned that thing off. We'd better run. Okay. Oh, that guy got captured. Hey. They're all getting captured. Okay, hang on. Before we do this, though, let me check back here first. Nope, there's no going back. Just want to, like, trigger the save, you know? Because this is looking what I think it is. We could just revert to save to before we defeated those 3 guys, I guess, but we'll just see how well we do. Why have you come here? You have been stifling my excavation efforts. Alright, this isn't exactly what I was expecting. There's also that smile there, behind the huge ape again. It seems like it is time to demonstrate who's in charge here. Think about the destruction you are causing to family and friends. Discipline them, discipline them. Silence! Oh, I didn't even notice Sam back there. Until just now. Anyone that challenges a Dimension Master will suffer greatly. Okay, I thought this would be the furnace. It kind of looked like it. Maybe I should have had the other thing on. The watch. Thought we might have been in blue phase now, but... I guess I'll still charge up green. Blue might be nice though, if we can actually get in front of one. Damn, there goes our boost. Guess I'm doing red now. Oh, that was strong. I didn't get to see his entire song. That's kinda too bad, actually. How is this possible? You don't even have a soul gem. Oh, we're doing this again? I didn't even notice. I mean, I noticed the gem in his forehead, but I didn't internalize that it was a soul gem. He's not a wizard though, is he? Like, not a mage? I guess not everyone with a soul gem was a mage in the first game. I don't remember too well. What? That small thing defeated the boss? Oh no. The crystal's about to shatter. Ugh. The journey won't be easy to slay the dragon. You are only a visitor into these realms. I deem you ready to face the dragon, so we can turn this horrible nightmare into peaceful times. I can help you only so much. You are the one that needs to slay the dragon. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. What? Riley's no longer in the party. Riley is right. You are ready to face the dragon. Sure, but we kind of... Well, first of all this. We have a mission to face the root of all evil. But first we must defeat the dragon at all costs. Sometimes we must make hard decisions. It seems to be... experiencing something. You know, I thought there would be something more to this whole time thing. And I mean, there is. Probably later. Just not we'd have to, like, do it all at once. Just not right now. Are we going to revisit this place too? I guess they kind of alluded to something happening because we usurped the Juice Master, their way of life, as an outsider. And we never really saw like a follow-up to that. So I guess there might be more to all of these. There is no ringing here though, so I guess we're probably ready to fight the dragon, I guess. Give me the mage hat. And let's actually put on the watch. Although, in that last battle, I did feel like the music was a little bit too low. I just said that I was going to revert this after the last episode, but here I am going back to this. Just so the battle music is a little bit higher again. Hopefully. Hopefully that's the last time I have to change it, even though it's the exact same as it was last episode. I don't know, some songs just seem louder than the others. We'll see. Alright, what are we doing here? Are we... We're not exactly looping right now. Guess there's more to explore. Before we move on, just want to make sure we see everything we can. If there even is anything to see, which it doesn't look like there is. Okay. Oh, this is from the first game too. Like Riley said, facing ourselves. Interesting. Welcome to your Hall of Consciousness. Damn, dropped it. That was fast. Let's take a look at you. Play safe. A little too small. There's that leitmotif. Regardless, you must still face the dragon. I think we're just surviving for now. I don't see a health bar. Although it did take damage. Can you hear it? Hear the other side. Face your nemesis. My existence is pain. Delusions are my reality. I'm not sure I'm going to be reading all of that. Not if I want to live. Fine, I'll strike you. As soon as I get my charge back. That was a creepy looking thing. Real freaky. I didn't get a good look at it though. Trying to survive it all. Things are looking bad. It's hard to see. Pick a lane. Crap. I have to keep on shifting where I'm looking at. What an amalgamation. I'm just getting glimpses at it, but it's still terrifying. This is me? I dropped it. Damn. Holding on to that one for a while. Tried to cash in earlier. I know this. The harder you try, the harder you fail. Purple then. The flashing background makes it hard to see some of the notes. You're pathetic. Why don't you just give up? Getting dicey. Glad we made it. Not a cool fight though. Felt like that was the end of the prologue or whatever. Or at least the first chapter. Oh, I pray for the power of oneness. To smite my foes. Whatever he was saying. I really thought it was over. No, not these. Please, anything but those. You fought bravely. You're not ready. But your time will come. Let us remind you of who you are. Damn it. I failed. I want to retry that battle. I guess it doesn't work out like that though. A broken car. Where am I? The arcade machine is broken. Bummer. Jurgen. Lots of new trash people have to own. I wonder what treasure I might find. I'm not scared of spirits. Some kind of junkyard, I guess. Seems like a normal place. More normal than anything we've ever seen in Everhood. Why did I go on this hiking thing? There aren't any spirits here. Are we a spirit? I would have liked to last at least a little bit longer during that phase. It wasn't necessarily a forced fail state. It might have led into a forced fail state, but I feel like Everhood's the kind of game that's designed to allow really good players to skip that sort of thing. But I didn't even last that long during that last bit. Where'd that guy go? They might have went this way. I can feel your presence, spirit. You can leave by going into the fridge. Leave me be. I am tired. What is it you want? I don't know why I can sense spirits, but I know the ones that enter that fridge don't come back. The problem with you spirits is that you lack consequential thinking. If things start to become troublesome, you can just leave and never come back. It is different for us, stuck in this flesh. Guess we'll check that out in a second, if there's more to see here. If you're saying that we can't come back... Oh, it's so heavy. I can't believe I got myself stuck. Help move the log? Yeah. Can we do that as a spirit? I guess we can. Finally. Phew. I can still make it to the festival if I hurry. You're a guitar. How could I forget my guitar? Gonna get that leg checked out? Is the festival that important? The door's locked. I guess spirits still need to unlock doors, or need a key or whatever. It's a cat. The cat stares at you intensely. Do you want to pet the cat? No. The cat leans forward a bit. Fine. The cat liked it. You gained 5 XP. Cool. Give me more. I guess that's it. Door's locked. Door's locked. Like a normal town. This festival sure brings the neighboring towns together. Door's locked. Should I actually check out the fridge first? Oh, we're here now. The cat stares at you, etc. Life here on Earth is passing by so fast. So this is Earth. Okay. I blink and suddenly, bam. I'm old, an old, frail geezer. The problem is the oligarchs that have pulled the rug out from under us. The only way to survive is to give the power to the people. It's the only humane way for our species to progress, without burning ourselves out. That is why... What was I talking about anyway? I guess humans in Everhood universe are purple? Or is this after like some kind of evolution? Soon I'll be able to blow this joint. One day I'll show them. Can I play darts? I guess not. Let go of my leg. Hey, give that back. I can't believe it. That stupid dog ran off with my leg, and there's no one around to help. What have I done to deserve this? Locked. Oh, not locked. Sophie. Too busy on her phone. The 50% off discount doesn't apply to spirits, I guess. Locked again. Well, can't go back now that I've saved. There goes that dog. Pet the cat. Oh no. The cat did not like it. We lost 2 XP. Que sera. Woo, I love the present. This song is just what I needed. How'd she get around us? How'd they all get around us? We just saw Sophie. Can't talk to this one, I guess. Life is full of delights. Finally, some real music. Nice beats. I guess we're helping by getting that leg from the dog. Which is very clearly in the path of this precariously hanging stage light. Cut the rope attached to the spotlight? No? Strange. Why would you ask me that? Got you. They're playful, but they don't know when to stop. They're a puppy, just full of energy. Thank you for getting back my leg. Have a good day. I was wrong about you, Spirit. I want you to have this. We got a bead bracelet. Equipping the bead bracelet improves wisdom. Oh, so there's actual names for those. I mean, I saw the icons, I just thought they were for, like, colorblindness or something, but they're an actual, like, stat or something. Improves wisdom by 20% and resurrects a player on death with a cooldown of 90 seconds. Huh. That's actually better than what we have. Please, continue to be kind. Is that what we are? A kind spirit? It just seems better than the stopwatch. Alright, we'll stick to wisdom. Pork. Would he have not given us that if we dropped the spotlight for some reason? Why would someone drop the spotlight? I mean, I know why, because it's a game and you get the option to and you just want to see what happens. Maybe you get something else if you're an evil spirit? Well, I guess we're done here. We can leave to the fridge. Is everyone... Nope, they just come back in. Somehow getting around us again. Whenever we go inside and outside of the door. This place looks similar, at least the mountain looks similar to the place from that video game that we saw on the homunculus floor. Didn't look like a giant snake though. At least I don't think I saw a giant snake. I wish you all the best, Spirit. If more spirits were like you, maybe things would be different. What do you mean things? I guess a lot of spirits pass through here and they're not all, well... Are spirits supposed to be evil or something? It seems the dragon is even more powerful than I imagined. Try to find the dragon's weakness and exploit it. It was purple, right? I seem to remember purple doing more damage. I'm glad you found your way back. Some of these realms are chaotic in other ways. During wartime, life becomes simple. Okay, so now we've got this. It's just another portal. Is it actually Earth or what? Because knowing Everhood lore, it would just be like a simulacrum of Earth, right? Or something like that. Well, we had our first run against the dragon. I guess we're free to, like, retry whenever we want. And I guess we could have also tried before we did all of this stuff, like the first time we saw this door, even. Maybe even after we got the tutorial from Raven. We could have hopped in the door rather than going south to the Neon District or whatever. Maybe. Well, this one's obviously different. Should we go in this one first, though? Let's try here. Just because it felt like we left this place unresolved, more so than the other one. Dimitri? We've heard about Dimitri from a different place. Does he belong in this door? I see the future. I see the past. Death follows you and will bring a swift ending for hundreds. Abide and death will still find a way. But you cannot be blamed. Do you wish to proceed forward? Not really. Not when you phrase it like that. Scary guy. Well, that's different. Just want to check in here. It seems to be all the same actually over here. No change. Might just be only that place changed. The, yeah. Guess so. Alright. Only one way forward, I guess, other than defeating ourselves, the dragon. Oh no. Dimitri's gone. Did I miss something by not talking to him? Year 1000, the Age of Discovery. What is that? It doesn't look hostile. Is that the Savior? I bid you greetings, visitor. Please penetrate this airborne vehicle of ours. No. Not when you phrase it like that. Okay. No other option. My speaking name is Zuflorp, General Zuflorp. It has been 1000 moon maps since you were last here. After you liberated our race from the intergalactic overlord, we entered what we call the Age of Liberation, and we have counted the moon naps every year since. So unlike Jesus, basically. Got it. A larger portion of the population had started thinking that you were just a legend. We have poured enormous resources trying to contact you, Savior. You shouldn't have done that. I assume time is of the essence. I would like to show you one of our most exciting projects. Something I have been informed you might be able to help with. Please follow me, O esteemed Excellency. Fine. Door shut. Can we talk to this guy? By the flesh, my ancestors will certainly question my meeting with you. Which I will, of course, not share outside of my workplace. Forget I ever said anything. A true professional. This is a high security project, so we have many protective barriers. There we go. I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, Savior. But I'm the Savior. Fine. Hold up here. There we go. I don't know if I remember the code for this one. There we go. Make sure you are fully prepared. Fully prepared, huh? Another one. This place is worse than the hexagon. Why are there so many quartz on the ground? They're so messy, those developers. Even more quartz. This is the last security measure. Finally. Let me introduce... the interdimensional prototype portal. I'll let the Professor Zilbit explain what's going on. Yes, my name is Professor Zilbit. Welcome back to our world, Savior. I mean visitor. You see, we have theoretically expected your visit. There have been old scriptures referring to extraterrestrial beings visiting us before, but they are more than 1,000 moon naps old. There are unverified descriptions dating back even further. What my associate is saying is that we know who you are, and we are prepared to help you. This will be a historic moment, where we successfully establish a bond with extraterrestrial life forms. Yes, we have been trying to contact extraterrestrial life forms for many decades. Even due to massive technological shifts within last decades, we still can't seem to harness enough energy to create a stable gravity singularity which would grant us instant teleportation. You see, we suspect you are the key. If you would help us, we can further help you. It is the least we owe you, Savior. I mean, visitor. So what do you say? Do you want to help us? Not really. What? Then why did you come here then? Why did you sacrifice yourself all those years ago? What's going on? The machines have turned on by themselves. Turn them off. I am trying. The portal program has been invoked, and the failsafe system has been triggered. Is this your doing, visitor? I do not think it was intentional. The portal could have resonated with the visitor and self-activated. Our only hope is you, Savior. We cannot postpone any further. Activate the gate before it turns into a black hole. Okay, fine. I guess now I want to help. I guess we do more damage with purple now. If we see it. We'll try blue. Why not? I want a good long hold. There we go. We're almost there. I think. It's hard to get the ones all the way on the side, but I could if I'm faster. We did it. Level 5 now. It's stable. I can't believe it. We survived. Hooray. I didn't expect the visit to be so progressive. Let me escort you back to a resting lounge. Or perhaps you want a tour of the city? Hold on, it is coming back. It's stronger. What is that? Master Hand? You found yourself some smart friends. Oh, are you a smile? I appreciate it. How squishy. Did we die again? I think we died again. You are lucky you found your way back here. I'd assume you've been lost. We must focus on the main task ahead, to defeat the dragon. Am I supposed to just go in and try again while this ticker goes off? I guess so. Oh, we got that. Not exactly liking my chances against the dragon right now. We have yet another guest that asks for your presence. You will of course be rewarded upon finishing this task. Take this key. A green key. Thor Green, an exhibition of the weight of massive talents of or disillusions. What are we dealing with this time? At least it's not like a harem or a weird sex party or something. Right? Right? Terence McKenna? What I am hoping for and what I actually see happening, the birth of a new kind of humanity will soon take place. But there are still a lot of decisions to be made. How violent should this birth be? What toll shall it take on the mother, the earth? What shape should the baby be in, when it's finally delivered? These are the decisions that the artist can mediate and control. Most people are afraid of the unconscious. The psychedelic experience can be extremely powerful, despite in some cases lasting only 10 minutes. Extremely powerful and generally in this society, you have no takers. This is because there has been a failure of moral courage. The failure is perhaps most evident in our own community of the artist. In a way, it's the poets that has failed us. Because they have not provided a song or some kind of vision that we could all move in concert to. But now you are in the absurd position of being able to do anything. But what are we doing? Is fouling our own nest and pushing ourselves, this guy's grammar is kind of I think he's losing it, toward planetary toxification and extinction. He's just kind of making things up, I think. I lost the thread. This is because the artist has not articulated a moral vision. The moral vision must come from the unconscious. It doesn't have to do with post-meaning, movement, and art. The constructivism and this sort of thing. I am basically putting out a very conservative, but I think exciting, program for art. If you say so. That art's task is to save the soul of mankind. And that anything less is a dithering while Rome burns. Okay? It's because the artist or some other select person is able to journey into the other. If the artist cannot find the way, then the way cannot be found. Ideology is extremely alien to art. Political ideology, I mean. If you notice, it's political ideology that has been calling the shots in the last several hundreds of years. We can transcend politics if we if we can put some other program in place. You can't transcend politics in a void. Can I leave now? I believe a world without ideology could be created. If what we are putting in place of ideology were the realization of the good, the true, and the beautiful, the three tiers of the Platonic aesthetic, we connect the notion of the good, the true, and the beautiful. Then use psychedelics to empower the artist to go into this vast dimension that surrounds human history on all sides to an infinite depths and return from that world with transcendent images that can lift us to a new cultural level. The muse is there. The dull mass that rationalism has given us are nothing more than whistling past the graveyard of the bad little boys of science. The bad little boys of science, got it. You only need to avail yourself to the shamanic tools to rediscover a nature which is not mute. Nature is not mute, it is man who is deaf. The way to open our ears, open our eyes, and reconnect with the intent of the living world is through psychedelics. Sure, buddy. Now, as you know, biology runs on genes, and genes are the units of meaning of heredity. We could make a model of that informational environment that is represented by culture. This is done so often, a word has been invented. Yeah, memes. I got the whole spiel from Metal Gear Solid, memes, genes, and scenes. I don't need it from you. A meme is the smallest unit of an idea. Ideas are made of memes, and I think the art community might function with more efficiency in the production of visionary aesthetic breakthroughs if we think of ourselves as an environment modeled after the natural environment, where we as artists are attempting to create memes which enter an environment of other memes that are in competition of each other, and, out of this competition of memes, ever more appropriate, adaptive and suitable ideas can gather and link themselves together into higher and higher organisms. You're just describing the way that memes normally work. To my knowledge, that's just how people normally work in a society. Is this a revolutionary idea you're trying to propose? In order for this to happen, we all have an obligation to carry our ideas clearly, because in the same way, the gene must be copied correctly to be replicated, or it will cause some pathological mutation. A meme must be correctly replicated, or it will pathologically mutate. Is that what we are in right now? The whole Everhood debacle of people in an infinite time and just kind of doing the same thing over and over again? Are they not allowed to evolve if their memes are mutating or something? Maybe I'm reading a bit too deeply into what Terence McKenna is saying. For instance, I would say what the German's National Socialist Party did to the Nietzsche's philosophy was to miscopy meme became a toxic mutation inside a culture. So I would suggest to the people that you take a good look around at who spends time here. Artistic people, psychedelic people, look pretty much like everyone else out in society. But we have come together self-selected for our interest in the empowering capacity of psychedelics and the empowering of art, so we represent an affinity group, a population with a potential mutagenic impact on the ideology structure of the rest of society. So look around. Someone here has what you need. If you can only figure out who it is you can make novel connection to, move them into a new level of creativity. Okay. I'm hesitant to talk to you again, but sure. It is quite intriguing to force yourself to see a world from a new perspective, isn't it? Force yourself, huh? I don't really care for it myself. What is this new level of creativity? Some of you may be familiar with the theme of this big medieval religious apocalypse, which was the apocalypse of St. John or somebody else. There were a number of these apocalypses. I think many of us came from a sort of secular background or have not given this kind of religious idea too much consideration. My idiosyncratic conclusions, based simply on being honest of the content of the psychedelic experience, is that human history really is on a collision course with a transcendental object of some sort. It is not going to be business as usual, into the endless unfolding confines of the future. The very fact that human history is occurring on this planet. The very fact that a primate has left the ordinary pattern of primate activity and gone into the business of running stock markets and molecular biology labs and art museum indicates to me that the nearby presence, the mention, of a kind of hyper-organizational orbs, or what I call a transcendental object. Yup, got it. We got some memes over here. The secret absolute truth. There were absolute truths in the first game. Is this one of those? Wasn't there like a huge thing at the end of the green corridor or something that was like this, or hidden within it? Sometimes the best way to fight the system is not to rebel, but to exploit it. The dragon monster known as Thunderhead. A mindful roller coaster. The beginning. Hey, it's Pac-Man. I know Pac-Man. A lot of this art may be going over my head, but I like Pac-Man. I think that's all the art in this art gallery. The rest of it is just the wall, I guess. No, wait, there's more. Well, I guess that's not art. I mean, it is art, it just doesn't have a title, I guess. We've got this. Oh, we've got more. Addiction, alcohol. Addiction, food. Addiction, internet. Addiction, love. Addiction, opioid. Addiction, pornography/sex. Addiction, smoking. I think there were a couple over here that I didn't read. Addiction, gambling. Addiction, workaholism. I thought this might be like some kind of infinite scrolling space. It does seem like there are bounds to it. But we might have seen all the art now, I think. Okay, I think Terence McKenna is done. I think it was an infinitely scrolling space until Terence McKenna had his bit. Well, he's done now. Does he's the curator of this art gallery? Is Terence McKenna a real person? Like we fought Rasputin the last time? I hope you enjoyed that vernissage. Sure. Now for the best part. Enjoy your reward. Please make sure to visit some other time. We have many guests visiting this establishment. We got a power gem. That's one of the better rewards for going through all of that. Maybe I really should be upgrading though. We made it this far. Curious what's happening over here. Oh wait. It changed again. I guess maybe this changes when you go through any door or something. Like after the ticker is spinning on top, it has to like reload after you go to a different portal and then come back. Maybe I didn't have to fight the dragon last time to progress the timer here. But I guess that is our goal still. Maybe we give it one more shot. Until we get purple, we're just gonna rely on blue, I guess. And right, the very beginning is... we can't damage it, I guess. Back for more. Indeed we are. Great. Taking damage already. Hear it roar. Fear the darkness. Unleash the dragon. My existence is pain, etc., etc. I got hit. Damn, it's hard to grab those ones in the front. I want purple. Oh, I guess I retained the damage from the very start, so I guess I could have been attacking this whole time. Damn, lost my red. Held it for too long, as usual. This is going poorer than my first attempt. I just got a release. Crap. I was too greedy. I'm losing it. I know I am. One more try. You're kidding me. That one was easy. Just release it. Okay, one more. Let's try to hang on to that for the next phase. And now this. There's some holes behind. They're hidden. Gotta go for them. Nope, the purple now. Damn. There's no way out of it. We lost it. We were so close, too. You show potential. It is time for a breakthrough. Is it, though? Okay. Seems like we've got something up ahead. I'll deal with that in a moment. I think our little spirit here needs to catch its breath after failing so badly twice in a row on the same phase. I mean, we got a little bit further, but it felt like I kind of botched it again by holding on for too long on some of those attacks. I'll have to meditate on that, and in the meantime, that would be a good chance to take a break.